Hello everyone, welcome to my teaching series. In this period, we'll continue with the Chinese consonant initials. This is part 5. So far, we have covered all the initials in Pinyin. To help you understand and remember them better, we may as well go through all the initials once again as a final review of what we have learned before. In fact, we can break down the approaches to mastering the initials into 2 categories. One is to study them according to their pronunciation features group by group. The other is to unlock them on the basis of their different spelling rules. Let's start with the first one, to study by pronunciation features in groups. In learning Chinese consonant initials, we may find something interesting. Each initial is accompanied by a hidden vowel. These hidden vowels are actually teaching aids designed to help make the pronunciation loud and clear. They don't really exist in essence. However, they can help us better understand and learn all the initials. The first group is bo, po, mo, fo, which contain a hidden vowel O in pronunciation. Bo, po, mo, fo. As for their phonetic sounds, we can take English words for reference, such as job for bo, sleep for po, from for mo, and a knife for fo. The 4 letters are the only initials in Pinyin that can be combined with the vowel O directly to form syllables. Read the following after me, please. Bo, bo-o, bo, po, po-o, po, mo, mo-o, mo, fo, fo-o, fo. In pronunciation, the vowel O is used as a teaching aid for the sake of clarity. But when forming syllables, the vowel O is a must, and it can't be omitted. Let's read these syllables once again. Bo, bo-o, bo, po, po-o, po, mo, mo-o, mo, fo, fo-o, fo. There are 7 initials in the second group, and they all contain a hidden vowel in pronunciation. D, t, n, l, g, k, h. To get their phonetic sounds in syllables, we can refer to the English words bed for d, hot, for t, net, for n, lock, for l. Pay attention to the difference between the nasal sound n and the lateral sound l. D, t, n, l. As for g, k, h, we can take the English words bag for g, cake for k, and heart for h, g, k, h. Let's read the following syllables together. D, 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 t, 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 n, 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 l, 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 g, 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 k, 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 h, h, h. Similarly, In pronouncing these letters, the hidden vowel is used as a teaching trick for phonetic reasons, while in making syllables, the is essential and it can't be dropped. Read these syllables after me once again. The, t, n, l, g, k, h. The third group includes ji, qi, xi, zi, ci, si. What these initials have in common is that they all share a hidden vowel ji, qi, xi, zi, ci, si. To pronounce their phonetic sounds, we can reference similar English phonetic symbols in words such as bridge for G, church for chi, wash for she, friends for z, cats for ci, and class for si. Though ji, qi, xi, and zi, ci, si both contain a hidden vowel e in pronunciation, their syllable spelling differs. When ji, qi, xi are paired with the hidden vowel e, the syllables should be spelled out like ji, 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 qi, 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 xi, xi, xi. When zi, ci, si are paired with e, they should be read together as a whole, just in the same way we pronounce their original letters. Zi, ci, si. Let's read the following words together again. Ji, 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 qi, 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 xi, 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 zi, ci, si. The fourth group, zhi, chi, shi, ri, also contain a hidden vowel e. This group is a little bit tricky because they are all retroflex sounds, and most of them have no corresponding English phonetics for their special pronunciation. But there is no worry. We can begin with zi, ci, si, and then curl up our tongues slightly backward to pronounce zhi, chi, shi, zi, zhi, ci, chi, si, shi, zhi, chi, shi. Although there is a similar sound as r in English, they are slightly different. In English, there is a hidden vowel u, while in Chinese, there is a hidden vowel e. So English people would say 中国人 as 中国人, while Chinese people would say tomorrow as tomorrow because of the different pronunciation. Once we are clear about the difference between the two, we can pronounce both English r and Chinese r properly as native speakers. Read these words after me, please. Zhi, chi, shi, ri. In pronunciation, zhi, chi, shi, ri contain a hidden vowel e for phonetic reasons. Once they are paired with E to make syllables, they should be read together as single units, just like we read them in their original forms. Read the following words after me once again, please. 知, 吃, 诗, 日, 日. In addition to the initials, there are two semi-vowels used to help the vowels to form syllables. The first one is E, which sounds similar to the English semi-vowel E in words like yeah, yes. In Chinese, when the vowel E forms its own syllable, the semi-vowel E must be placed before it to act as initial and written as E. The phrase 依依不舍, meaning reluctant to part, can show as a good example how the semi-vowel helps the vowel to form syllables. 依依不舍, reluctant to part. The other semi-vowel is U. As a matter of fact, there is a similar English semi-vowel U in words like wood and wool. In Chinese, when the vowel U works as a stand-alone syllable, it requires the semi-vowel U at the beginning, written as U. Take U in the idiom 爱屋及乌 for example, which means love me, love my dog. The vowel U relies on the semi-vowel to make a complete syllable. 爱屋及乌, love me, love my dog. Another helpful way to master all the initials is to unlock them by their different spelling rules. In all the initials, we have two ways to pronounce the syllables. One is to spell them out, and the other is to read the syllables as a whole. When the following groups, 波, 坡, 摸, 佛, 的, 特, 呢, 了, 个, 科, 和, 鸡, 七, 西 are paired with their hidden vowels, we should read the syllables by spelling them out, just as they are paired with the other vowels. In total, there are 14 initials belonging to this category. Let's read all these groups together. 波, 坡, 摸, 佛, 的, 特, 呢, 了, 个, 科, 和, 鸡, 七, 西. When 滋, 呲, 丝, 知, 吃, 诗, 日, 一, u are paired with their hidden vowels, they should be read as single units rather than splitting them up, because they are treated as whole recognition syllables according to the Chinese spelling rules. Altogether, there are 9 of them in this group. Now, let's read all these letters again. 滋, 呲, 丝, 知, 吃, 诗, 日, 一, u. Among all the initial consonants, 滋, 呲, 丝, and 知, 吃, 诗 are the trickiest to pronounce. So before we finish the period, let's focus on these tricky sounds so that we can pronounce them without difficulty in the future. The first one, 姿 and 知. 姿势 pose 姿势 知识 knowledge 知识 自理 self-catering 自理 治理 govern or manage 治理 资料 material or information 资料 知道 know or understand 知道 姿势 make trouble 姿势 指示 instruction 指示 Now let's read all these words again. 姿势 知识 自理 治理 资料 知道 姿势 指示 The second group is 慈 and 痴 慈祥 amiable 慈祥 池塘 pond 池塘 推辞 refuse or decline 推辞 推迟 delay 推迟 鱼刺 fishbone 鱼刺 鱼翅 shark fin 鱼翅 辞职 resign 辞职 支持 support 支持 Now please read all these words after me once again. 慈祥 池塘 推辞 推迟 鱼刺 鱼翅 辞职 支持 The third one is 司 and 师 司机 driver 司机 时机 opportunity 时机 四季 four seasons 四季 实际 actually 实际 诗人 poet 诗人 私人 private 私人 生死 life and death 生死 绅士 gentleman 绅士 Now let's read them all together once more. 司机 时机 四季 实际 诗人 私人 生死 生事咨询 consult 咨询辞行 say goodbye 辞行私信 private letter 私信知心 intimate 知心痴心 infatuation 痴心时薪 hourly pay 时薪时日 time or days 时日值日 on duty, 值日，日志 diary, 日志。Now please read all these words after me once again. 咨询，咨询，私信，知心，痴心，时心，时日，值日，日志。That's all for our review of all the Chinese consonant initials. I hope you can fully master them with the help of my teaching video. Of course, we can't learn a language well without practice, so do practice more in your spare time. If you have learned something useful, I will feel rewarded. Thank you. See you next time.